kidnapping and all this, because we don't know what's happening to the terrorists.
That was related to terrorism, banditry, and the rest. But for you, I mean, it looks like there's a spectrum of feelings, really. So which other ones do you think Nigerians will remember former President for?
Well, I mean, this morning when I read his inaugural speech, and pondered on this line, I belong to everybody, I belong to nobody.
You don't do that.
And I was telling myself, maybe he actually belonged to nobody. So in a way, if you play on that line, you ask yourself, did he actually serve Nigerians, or he served Nigerians the wrong way? For instance, the problems with this country, the identity question, accentuating the ethnic question in this country in terms of, the appointment of public officers, contrary to section 14 of the 1999 Constitution as amended, of the federal character, principle, ensuring social justice, in the distribution of, public goods. So that point is there. And when you talk about insecurity, fighting insecurity, I'm not sure if we can, score him high. Because I remember very well, in 2015, Jonathan brought in the Black Waters, the private military company, and they almost liquidated, Boko Haram, an election head in the Northeast, without any problem. So I think they try to also do that in the context of the election. Those who have access to these networks of bandits, and terrorists, must have, spoken to them, and there was little calm, but that has not ended. We don't know exactly what is playing out, I mean, in the theater of conflict in the Northeast. We don't know exactly. So beyond that, here is a government that left behind about $41 billion external debt. Each time I look at it, I'm pained because I remember very well in 2006 when we had that so-called debt forgiveness. We gave them about $12 billion as part of the debt buyback process. Obasanjo made a national broadcast that he turned that whole process as second independence for Nigeria.
Yeah.
The moment you are indebted, to external forces, international financial institutions, you lose your part of your sovereignty. It's already a negative sovereignty, right from that point. Because you always need these people when you need the resources. So for me, I think Nigeria, is more encumbered, right now, because the new president has a lot to do in terms of, managing Nigeria's diversity.
But Prof, that was part of our conversation earlier on, and I believe it's going to be part of political, discourse for some time to come, the legacies of Muhammadu Buhari. And one of the significant things that we were talking about was that, okay, well, if we're looking at the economic indicators of his administration that may be negative, we must also balance the conversation with the performance of the outgone administration in terms of infrastructure development. Could there have been a balance? Perhaps I should bring this now to Professor Osubanjo. Could there have been a balance, or does one outweigh the other when we look at the performance of the administration where infrastructure is concerned?
No, you don't. They don't balance this. It's not a mix. They are all parallel lines. Infrastructure is the responsibility of government to do many things. You don't say because I'm doing infrastructure, therefore I will not do security. You don't. That's not the way. That's why you have different ministries in the first place who are responsible for different functions. And so, I don't know, and all this big deal about infrastructure, where are they? I mean, you have the bridge, Nigeria.
Second Niger Bridge is there. Rail development is there.
Rail development to where? You have 200 kilometers of rail to Ibadan. That's all you have to Kaduna. Nigeria has 10,000 square meter need for railways.
They worry.